good day. My name is John Oluwafemi Olla, and this is my channel. Of course, all we are going to be discussing it today is how do you install WordPress. Of course, WordPress in your Cpanel. Once you log in, how do you install WordPress? That's what we are going to be discussing about, of course. And before I go into that, please, the only way you can actually pay for this training is to actually subscribe to my channel. Just click on the button subscribe and click the bell so that when I upload new video you will get notified. So let's quickly go into what I have for you today. So what I have for you today is how do you install WordPress from your Cpanel. Now let's assume you have actually signed in into your Cpanel, and this is the environment that you're going to see. So so the next thing you do is just scroll down. I don't want to waste time, so you can actually slow the thing down when you want to start following it. Now you scroll down, then you see somewhere where you see WordPress. Of course, it's a very popular logo, so click on it. When you click on it, it's going to, don't mind my internet may be a little bit sluggish, but let's just follow through like that. So it will take you to this place. Then it's automated. This is Softculous, and that's a platform where you have most of the software. A lot of other content management systems are there, but the one we are actually reckoning with is the WordPress. So click on the word install. So this is the platform that I have. I'm using. So instead of just clicking continue install, I will have to remove this particular extension. That means I want to install something inside this Ellen graphic, but that's not what I want to do. So let's create another directory. So maybe we should call it class. So that means whatever we want to do, the domain will now read something like say ellengraphics.com.ng/class. So that's what we're going to do. So we are going to click on, now that we have created this, then we'll click on install. It's saying yes, you have not actually inserted what you need to do. So let's use admin. So let's leave admin as our username. Now let's use admin again as our password, although that's not the ideal thing, but for the purpose of this one we are going to use the admin because I'm going to delete the whole thing after the training. So now let's continue. The email, yes, you can send email to me. That's my real email anyway. You can send email to me if you have a question. I'm not going to dictate the email, but you can see it there. So if you have any question to send to me, you can send it through that email to dwight@yahoo.com. So these are templates that if you like any of them, you can just pick them. So let's pick, okay, let me look at it. I love books, I love computers. Okay, let me pick this. So so it means we have selected this. It's saying that we can actually check out the demo, but since we don't want to check the demo, so let's just click on install. Install. So we are installing. So we are saying that this WordPress should be installed inside class. So now this is what we have. Now we have all this. We have www.ellengraphics/slack class. When we click on that, it's going to take us to our newly developed WordPress. So we don't have to do so much anyway, so because it's going to do it, it's automated, it's going to do the installation on its own, so you don't have to do much. So already you have something that looks like a website, although this is not you can't give this to a client, or you can't actually use this as your own website, except for those people who just want to post articles there. They don't actually need so much efficiency anyway. They don't need so much graphics and designs and all the rest like that. But for this purpose, now we have seen how you can actually install WordPress from your Cpanel. So it's as easy as ABC. Now that we have clicked on it, this is how it looks like. Now let's click on these administrative login. So it's going to take us to the administrative login where we can actually log in to see the back end, where you can control what is in the front. So it's actually loading. That's it, loading. So it's saying dashboard. So it's going to take us to the dashboard. Most of the time I call it back end because that's where most of the things happen. So now if you look at it now we have what it has taken us to the back end. So this is actually the back end. This is the back end. Okay, this is the back end to this front end. So from here now from this place you can actually control how this place is going to look like. You can change the themes, you can add some plugins, you can add several other things from that place. That's what the back end is all about anyway. So let me quickly do something so that you understand what we are trying to see. Now you can see what we have here. This is what we have here. So we can do some tweaking from this end. So look at this place. It's saying the team recommends the following plugins, that is contact form and one-click demo import. So let's quickly click on begin installation. So we are saying that the team requires that we have to install all these plugins in order to make it work very well. So with this, these are the plugins that is asking us to actually activate or to install. So what we need to do is activate all of them. So I've actually ticked all of them. Instead of doing them one by one, I just ticked on all of them and look for install, then apply. So it's going to install the two on its own, so I don't have to trouble myself. Okay, good. Two of them has been installed. So I click on return to require plugins. Now it has changed from installed to activate. So just activate all of them, check all of them, then say click on activate, apply. So once we do that, it's going to activate everything. So once this is activated, then we are good to go. So let's refresh and let's see what's different, what has changed. And okay, it said we don't have access to this page. Now let's wipe all this and click again and let's see what's happening. Why is saying we don't have access? So now we have gotten back to the back end. So now what do? Now we are looking for those plugins that we have actually activated. So now, sorry. Now this is what we'll do. We'll come to this place and we'll say the appearance. Let's quickly look at import demo data. So we can actually import some demo. Now, it's going to beautify this place very well. So let's quickly look at that. So it's saying we can import demo. So we are trying to import it. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. I don't know if my system will be fast, but it's saying that is it. All is done. That we have actually imported everything that we need to import. So we will refresh. We'll see if there are some things that have been imported. So although it's not going to show from this back end, so we have to go to the front end and see the effect of what we have actually done. So if there are some things that are actually being imported, so let's refresh this and see if anything has changed. So that's what we want to do. So we have refreshed. I think a lot has been done. Yes, can you see? So can you see that? So things have changed, has actually changed anyway. So you already have a website that looks like it. It almost looks like it. So you can work on this and re-edit it. So I don't want to bore you so much, but this is what we have to do for now, because what we said we want to do, the objective of this course is actually to install WordPress, from the cPanel. That's what we have been able to do. So at this point I want to say thank you very much for following. Thank you very much.